Two ball clubs, one game. We've got postseason baseball. It's the Minnesota Twins against the Toronto Blue Jays. And let's send things out to Gary Thorne, who is in Toronto and ready to call the game.
And a supportive bunch, and what a bunch it is. 50,000 for this one. Defending the home field advantage today in Toronto, it's the Blue Jays. And hi again, we welcome you to our Saturday night broadcast of Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And let's glance at Toronto's starter. Steve, he's facing the Minnesota lineup today. Tell us his thoughts.
Well, it's southpaw on the mound today, and this one is going to have to be on top of his game. When he's on, he's usually pretty darn good, but this is a quality lineup he's facing, which means he's going to have to really execute his pitches to get out of James.
On Gardenhire ready to go. Here's his lineup.
That's a prodigious lineup right here. Names that everybody recognizes. A lot of threats in this lineup and no breaks for the opposing pitcher.
And Fields is in the box. How do you think the Blue Jays stack up in this matchup, Steve?
There's no excuses to be made now. You can't worry about your rotation, your injuries, or anything else. It's all about one pitch, one inning in this game.
And this game gets going with a strike. I think, Steve, we just expect in this kind of a situation, I mean, everybody's available. You do everything you can on every single play. They all matter.
Well, if it's not now, it's never.
Here's the 1-1. Watches that fastball go by, and now he's at 1-2.
A good life on this fastball as he just buries it down and away.
Slider, tough to lay off, and it's 2-2.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
To right center. That's one down. Got a chance to check out the Blue Jays defensively around the horn.
Defensively, as a unit, they need to do all the basics. Make the routine plays. Don't allow them to get extra bases.
And Griffey Jr. is in the box. Ground ball to short. Kaplan. That's two gone. De Leon is the batter. Hit in the air to center field. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning, nothing across. So it'll be the Toronto Blue Jays, bottom half of the first. Minnesota starters on the mound. Here's a look. Steve, how's he going to handle these Toronto bats in this game?
Well, pitching's the key to win any ball game, and with their quality right-hander on the mound today, that's going to be a key as well against this outstanding lineup. He's going to have to execute his pitches to get the outs.
And he'll be tagged out along the first baseline. We'll take a moment to look at the Blue Jays lineup. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Brett Laurie is a guy that made it to the big leagues because of his bat. He's moved around defensively in the minor leagues to some different positions. To me, in my opinion, I think he should stay at third base. That seems to be where he hits the best at.
That's a foul ball.
Foul!
Here it comes.
Foul!
And he fouls another one off. Fastball got him, 2 down.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
We'll take a moment here to show you how the Twins will stack up on defense.
Hey, guys, you know, against an offense like this, defense becomes that much more critical. You cannot give them extra base runners or extra bases.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike.
That's a huge swing right there. He was looking for a fastball, but just couldn't quite catch up to it. Great pitch.
Oh!
This one's grounded meekly to first, and he'll step on first to retire the side. Well, that was a quick inning right there, 7 pitches. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Jitsi settling in. He'll start it off here in the second. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
And it's starting to head out towards the wall. He's thinking extra bases. And he ends up at second. That's a double.
Well, it's so important for your team to get guys on base and in scoring position early in the inning. And that's exactly what he did with that double.
And Feliz settles in. Smack that one. Long fly ball, but it's a foul to the left. Here's the delivery. Here's a swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, that's just textbook pitching right there. Exactly where you want to put the breaking ball. Either keep it down at the knees or even bounce it in the dirt if you have to get the hitter to swing over top of it. That's what he did there. Great pitch.
Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball, 1-2.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed the in off the plate. Great pitch.
Oh!
1-2 pitch coming. Breaking ball misses for a 2-2. The pitch. And this is popped up on the left side. Play is made. Capuano at the plate. He's a 10-year veteran now. And on second, one away. And this is bounced foul to the left side. Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. Checks him at second. Has to dive, but he's back in there in time. Just off the inside part of the plate. 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Fastball called strike 2.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
Slider just about had him. 3-2 count.
A pitch like that just locks the hitter up when it's in on the hands.
The 3-2 pitch. There's a smash towards the hole. 2 away. And Bradley's in the box. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. He delivers. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1. Inside for a ball, evens the count at 1.
That curveball inside right there. Pretty good pitch, but if he leaves it over the plate, he's going to get hurt.
He sends this one in the air towards center. And that's going to do it in this half inning. They pick up no runs on 1 hit, and it's going to be to Jesus. He'll start the home half of the second. That one swung on, hit in the air. It goes foul. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high chopper towards the hole. De Leon, and he'll step on first for out number 1. Guest is batting. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul. Swings, clobbers it deep, left center field. Goodbye, home run, Blue Jays. That puts them up on the board. And they get the first run of the ball game. That solo shot, that is a big fly ball, 1-0.
It's all about offense. When you're behind somebody, you got to get things going. That's what Toronto did there. Blue Jays out in front. Now they're going to look to pad the lead.
Smacked that one. He got it right up the middle. On to first, 2 away. Swinging a drive, deep left center. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. Second inning, scoreboard lit up. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. And in the batter's box, it's Carino. He'll get things going here in the third. 0-1 is the count now as we get going in the third. Hit up the middle, the dive, and he's up with it. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Diving stop and a nice throw, too.
Well, he showed great range on that one. I didn't think he had any chance to get it, but able to get it and get on his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Tremendous job.
And it's Ginter batting. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. That one gets through for a base hit.
It's nice to get that runner on base with 1 out. Good piece of hitting that single. Now they got something to work with.
And Fields is in the box. He flew out his last time up.
Well, definitely going to have to hold the runner close at first base. He can run. And, boy, if he gets to second base, he's in scoring position and could tie this one up.
Good offensive chance here.
About good bat speed against that fastball, able to get that inside pitch, rotate his hips, and pull it through the hole for a base hit.
And Griffey Jr. is in the box. He bounced out his last time. Curveball just misses, 1-0. Here we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
That four-seam fastball of his, it's gotten hit 2 times.
You know, with that pitch, it's the only time they've been able to get wood on the ball. Still looking great overall right now in the third, as he's been on the mark with what he's throwing up there, but that's the pitch they've gotten to.
This visit to the mound maybe less about talking than time for the pen.
They'll give them a few more pitches out there, get themselves ready to go in case they finally make the call.
Won't commit on that hard slider. Now 3-1.
Well, even though you're 3-1 in the count, you still have to be patient at the plate. Make him throw a quality pitch. If he does, be ready for it. And if you're the pitcher, you better not throw anything down the middle and hope he's taking it, because he can take you out of the yard.
Hit in the air to left center. Oh, and a great catch. That is a very tough ball, not only to get to, but to hang on when you've dived it.
It's especially tough to judge the way it came off the bat. He did a great job with his instincts to run it down and make the catch.
De Leon at the plate now. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Well, look, I know he's comfortable throwing that 12-6 curveball, but to me, he's using it a little bit too much in this one.
Well, you know, guys, in looking at everything he's been throwing, the thing I notice is how few times he's gone to the changeup. Not sure if he's not feeling confident with it, if the grip's not right, but he needs to use his off-speed stuff.
Line towards second. Anaga throws on to first in time to retire the side. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. It's Colon at the plate. He'll start things off for the home team. We're in the third. Hit sharply towards the hole. So with nobody out, he's on board.
Well, anytime you get your first hitter up in the inning, big things could happen. It opens up a lot of holes in the defense, and it makes it a lot easier to hit for the guys behind you.
And in the batter's box, it's Cavalon. Pitch. Oh, and he takes off for second. There he goes towards second. Pulled it back. Didn't bunt right there, but it's a strike and it's 0-2. Lined foul towards third. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Anaga up at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Strike started off. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Well, looking at this guy's slider, that thing has been hit 2 times so far in this one.
Here's the delivery. 0-1 pitch, a fastball, swung on and missed, 0-2.
All the pressure on the hitter right now. He knows that he has to.
Hey, he's trying to steal third.
You're out.
Swung on, missed, curveball, struck him out, 2 down. Oh, they're scrambling. Over to second, not in time. He'll be safe. He'll get just 1.
Let's see the pitch in the K-cam. It was a 12-6 curve.
Bullen is the batter now. Grounded out his last time through. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. And that's going to do it in this half inning. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. Up next, it'll be the Twins. Jitsi gets a turn here. What an explosive bat he's got. Now the first pitch. Took something off, and it swung on and missed. 0-1.
He's got that long ball power. They call it light tower power. He hits some bombs, Gary.
1-0 is a curve and a called strike.
Oh, Gary, into the 4th inning right here now. They've gotten 3 hits in this one, so they've had a few base runners, but they haven't been able to lump them together to be able to generate any runs so far.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And that one is in there, his second hit today. There's the throw. That tag, and he is out at third. And Feliz settles in. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
Here's the first pitch. Swung and a fly ball. That one goes foul. Here's the pitch. He fouls that one off. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
A good sequence of pitches right there, using location and selection to get the strikeouts.
Capuano at the plate. We have seen a great pitching performance on the mound and a tremendous use of that strike zone that's been on display here.
His command and control have been solid. Not perfect, but the great pitching coaches will all agree that when you can mix locations along with pitch types, that you have the great.
There's a drive, left center field. It is deep, still going. This one off the wall. He throws, and he's safely aboard second base.
You'll take getting on base anytime, any inning. It just doesn't matter. And here with this double, maybe it's a chance to get a 2-out rally started.
And Brantley's in the box. Last time up, flew out. And that's through a base hit. He's waved towards home. And the run gets in.
Now, pitcher making a mistake right here, leaving it right over the heart of the plate. He squares it up, drives it, good contact at the plate to drive in a run.
Most of those kind of pitches are going to get hit. That's an RBI knock. And in the batter's box is Carino. And this offense here, Steve, they put themselves in a pretty good position now, getting this ball game tied up.
Gary, that was a great piece of hitting right there. It allowed them to pull it even here early in the game. Nice response.
He delivers on the ground to second. That one ate him up. Great opportunity for Minnesota. And it's Ginter batting. He singled in his last at bat. Fetterman gets the call to come in and take the baseball as they make the pitching swap. Swung on line to right center field, and he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. And he scores from second base.
Well, you see the pitch down in the zone a little bit, but he got a good piece of wood on it and drives it.
What you like about that at bat is the discipline to keep your head in.
Well, I tell you what, he changed locations.
He's ready to start the home half here in the 4th inning. And he starts him out. Hit on the ground. Fields picks it up. And that'll set down to Jesus. Guest settles in. He homered back at inning number 2. The pitch. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. He catches that, and that's out number 2.
Well, he hit this one well, but it hangs up long enough to give the left fielder just enough time to run underneath and make the catch.
Dave, let's take a look at what he's getting done out there on the mound.
How's this righty doing it? Well, he's getting a lot of ground ball outs, and it's because they just cannot seem to stay behind the ball. They keep hitting the top of the ball.
Swings at that first delivery. Curveball by him, 0-1.
Well, it's so tough to hit a good breaking ball when you swing that hard, but that's what he did. Look at how he almost fell to the ground.
This one is popped up to the left side out of play.
Oh!
Swung, ground ball to short. Jitsi throws on the first, side is retired. They pick up a run on. And in the batter's box is Carino. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And here's the first one. Watches a changeup go by for strike 1.
He just plain old fooled him right there. He must have been looking for something else. Hit his spot perfectly with that changeup.
Low for a ball, 1-1.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
That big breaker gets by. Count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. I don't know how you lay off that sinker, but it's 2-2. There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. Kapelun. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning.
Routine ground ball to short. He makes it look routine, retires another.
And it's Ginter batting. Singled home a run in his last at bat. And starts him out here. Sinker just missed. 1-0. One 0 pitch, changeup, swung on and missed. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. That big breaker gets by, and the count goes to 1-2. The 1-2 on its way. Fouled away. Foul! The pitch towards the middle. And it is through. The tying run is on.
Well, a guy that just continues to swing the bat well in this ball game. 3 hits right now so far. And it comes with 1 out in the inning. Can it start a rally?
0-1.
And Fields is in the box. Flew out last time. First pitch was a strike. 0-1 now. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2. Change up. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, he fooled him right there with that pitch, but give the hitter credit to lay off of that changeup inside.
This one's grounded to second. It's scooped up. That's 1 out. Over to first. He is safe. Almost Almost a double play, not quite enough time. And Griffey Jr.'s in the box. We're trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch. Watches a curve in there for strike 1. Here's the pitch. A sinker, misses, 1-1. Oh, there he goes for second. 1-2. He is safe at second base.
That's good baseball right here. 2 outs. You're on first base. You need to get in scoring position. Stealing a bag. Nice baseball.
1-2 pitch coming. Fastball swung on and missed. Side retired. So they pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. Blue Jays 3, Twins 2. Bullen at the plate. How's he delivering on these first pitches? Let's look and see.
Well, when the hitter really has the advantage, they're taking advantage of it. They've gotten a home run and 3.
Hit hard to second. Fields picks it up. And his throw gets him 1 away.
Well, he tops that 1 to second on an easy routine ground ball and taken care of.
It's going to be DeJesus. Grounded out his last time through. And that one fouled off by DeJesus. DeJesus again fouling that one off. Here it comes. And he fouls off another one. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down.
Well, Gary, that's an outstanding slider. That great late action with 2 strikes. Not much you can do with that one. Tough one to hit.
Yes, settles in. He homered back in inning number 2. Now swing and a shot toward second. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. No runs. De Leon up now. He'll start things off here in the 7th. First pitch on the way. Changeup just misses. 1-0.
Well, down by 1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. You want to try to get somebody on base and get a little bit of rally, because within 1, you want to be able to time it and maybe take the lead. So play for a big inning right here.
Sharp bite to that slider, 1-2.
Well, you see that pitch coming in, and it starts at the center of the plate, and all of a sudden, as soon as you start your swing, that's when that slider starts breaking away, gets out of the strike zone away. He can't stop his swing, and swings and misses.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
You talk about a guy who had full command of his pitches, only 4 of them, but he located and executed them perfectly.
And as a result, this game stays close late.
Yeah, and you got to battle a little better than that. You just can't let a pitcher go in there and get 4 quick pitches and get a big strikeout. You got to battle better than that.
Jitsi settling in. 2 for 3 thus far.
Oh!
Swung on, hit. He caught it. Oh, that was headed right for the pitcher. Good, quick reaction. He got it.
Pitchers are taught once they release the ball, they become a fielder. He was in good position right there to be able to make the play and help himself.
And Feliz settles in. Drew a walk his last time. Here's the first pitch. Starts him off with 1 at the knees for a strike.
2 outs here in the 7th inning, Gary, and obviously the game's getting short. You're down by a run. You need a 2-out rally. Don't wait. Every inning is an opportunity. You've had 2-out rallies before, so you can get it going here.
There's a swing and a ball hit high and deep to right center, going back. He heads all the way back to the warning track and gets the out. Not a lot of action in this half inning, nothing on. Toronto's in charge here. Epps has a turn in the box. See if he's getting balls or strikes here. Let's take a look.
Gary, take a look again at the importance of throwing strike one. When he doesn't throw it, he's paid a price in this one, giving up the home run and 3 hits on that 1-0 count.
0-1 the count as we get going here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, that's just one of those the pitcher says, here it comes, try to hit it. Fastball hitter, he wanted that pitch. He just didn't quite come up with the swing.
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Now, good break on a 90-mile-an-hour pitch.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought the timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
Laurie at the plate now. He bounced out his last time. That's 2 gone.
Oh, Gary, he's pitching well right now. I mean, that's 7 straight that he's retired. He is really locked in.
He's going to lead off here as we go to the 8th. And here's the first one. Lined right at the second baseman. And it's in there, the tying run on board.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
And Brantley's in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. Here's the 1-0. And he lays one down here. He plays it on the hop. Too late, and he is safe at second.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, you got to have your head in the game and know what you're going to do when the ball's hit to you. You throw the wrong base, that's a bad decision.
And in the batter's box, it's Carino. Trying again here, just 1 for 3 thus far. Line towards third and foul. Duckworth will be the new pitcher as the Blue Jays bring in their reliever. Hit on the ground over to shortstop. And it's picked up. Too late, and he is safe at second. Oh, and a wild throw. And it's Ginter batting. And he has a golden opportunity here. This is a big at-bat.
Well, Gary, a hit could give them the lead. An extra base hit could really start to spread the margin.
They are back in this game. Towards center field. That's 1 away. Runners on the move. And that's in. They're able to tie it up. And at second base, he's tagged out.
But Gary, get a chance to look at this double play and the replay, and this is an outstanding effort to make the catch, get to the bag, and make the throw. That's a rally killer.
And that's going to deny the chance at a big inning here. And Fields is in the box. Steve, this lineup, wow, they've been able to create some opportunities. They are executing. They've got it tied.
Gary, we just saw a quality at bat. They capitalized on the opportunity, and now an opportunity to pull ahead here in this game. So outstanding clutch hitting.
And he watches one that goes inside, 1-0 count. And this is where all the errors and/or, in this case, the positives really shine because you haven't got a lot of room left.
Gary, now if they can manufacture a run and take the lead, it could make all the difference and lead to a victory.
Cutter just about frozen, but it's full now.
Good running movement on that pitch, in on the hands for the hitter. He laid off, but couldn't do anything with it anyways.
And it goes foul.
Foul!
And it's no longer that unusual, Steve, to see in tie ball games the closer come in. He's getting ready.
Sometimes managers like to bring the closer in that tie game, figuring if I can't bring him in later for a save, let me try to get a win with him.
Big B will be coming on to take over on the mound. He'll be relieving for the Blue Jays now. And Griffey Jr. is in the box. Struck out swinging his last time up. Swing and a high pop-up left side of the infield. And that's the third out. That'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, and they leave a couple. Even game here in Toronto. And in the batter's box, it's Cavalon. Now let's take a look at a breakdown of how this guy has been mixing up his pitches so far in this one. What stands out, guys?
Well, that's the key to success, is mixing up your pitches, and he's done just that. Being successful throwing his fastball for strikes, but also his breaking ball when he has to throw it to keep the hitters off.
Swings, hits this one pretty well, deep right center. And he makes the catch, one away.
Good first step movement by the right fielder. Good angle to run this one down and make a nice running catch.
Anaga is the batter now. Drove in a run earlier in the game. That swung on and flied to right. Now it's 2 down.
Just an easy pop to second base, and as a pitcher, you'll take those all day long.
Descent in the box. Ground out victim last time through. And he got good wood up the middle. Throws to first, side is retired. Nobody left on base.
The fans. On the edge of their seats, Gary. So am I.
Well, we're in the top half of the last inning. This ball game tied up, so the potential go-ahead is up there.
Now, this is what you're playing for. You get through all the scouting reports, everything out the door. It's 1 against 1. Who can win it?
Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And they'll record the out at first base. Good timing on that play.
They might not have been able to get him out at the plate, but a short run over to first and still retires his man.
Jitsi up at the plate. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
Well, you saw the catcher right there setting up inside, and the pitcher just missed off the plate. Still a pretty good pitch, though.
Towards center field. Play is made. And Feliz settles in. Last time up, flew out. Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
Unless you stay back and really think about going the other way, you've got no chance of hitting that 4-seamer down and away.
Ball lays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1. Slider can't find the zone. 2-1. Line towards first. And that one's put away to retire the side. And they aren't able to get anything going in this half inning. 3 up, 3 away. And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Bullen up now. It's an important job leading off that home half here in the ninth. This crowd is restless and ready for that game-winning run. And the bottom of the ninth starts with a strike.
Some guys throw in, some guys pitch in. He pitched in right there to get the strike. Now let's see if he pitches away.
Curveball got him, 1 away. Boy, those strikeouts so important coming late in the ball game. Keeps that confidence up.
Ron, they tell you that strikeouts add to the pitch count, but a 3-pitch strikeout right there, he can go forever on that one.
Now, Gary, we've had quite a game leading up to this moment, and this could be the defining moment.
You got to get your hacks in here. This is the last half of the last inning, and you could be the winning run.
Now, Gary, both guys feeling the intensity of the game right now, trying to look calm, but you know their hearts are racing.
Good hard slider, swung on and missed. 0-2. You know, any great pitching coach will tell you that you got to keep the batters guessing. Swinging on pitches that may not be strikes, that's a major key. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. And that'll set down to Jesus. That's the second out of the inning. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Yes, gets a shot here. He homered back in inning number 2. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that's some kind of pitch, and you set up the target on the outside corner, and he paints the black with it. Awfully tough when you have that kind of location.
And he's there to retire the side. And a good half inning there, gone in short order in this one. Tied here in Toronto, we head to the 10th. Capuano. At the plate, he singled and later scored in his last time up. Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Heilman is going to be our new pitcher here. He's been chosen to take over out there. 0-1 is a sinker in there, called strike.
I threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
Got him, one away.
Oh, you take a look at the pitch sequence right there. 3 straight quality strikes.
Well, tight games like this, you get going late. You love to get these outs as quickly as you can.
Well, quickly and efficiently, and the best way to do it is a strikeout. No room for error right there. Gets the big one on 3 pitches.
And Brantley's in the box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Swings a little late that time, strike one. The pitch. Can't catch up with that swing, and a miss, and it's now 0-2. He deals. Slider, swung out and missed, 2 down.
Well, that's what you love to see from a pitcher, setting guys down quickly. Keeps that pitch count down.
1, 2, 3. Can't ask for any more efficiency than that, John.
No, an excellent pitch selection there.
Everyone being treated to some intense moments here. A lot of fun.
Top half of the inning here in extras, and here's a guy who could put this ball game away.
Now, Gary, this one's big. Whenever a pitcher faces off with one of the most dangerous hitters in the game, the stakes are raised. Let's see how they handle it.
And this at bat already 0-1. First pitch was a strike.
Now, he threw that one exactly where he wanted it, down and in.
On the ground to second. Anaga. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. No hits, nobody left on. And a good defensive half inning. Even game here in Toronto. Looking ahead, 6, 7, 8. They're due up. Epps is the batter. Struck out swinging last time. First pitch to him. Swings a little early that time, 0-1. All right, now a look at the number of quality strikes that this guy has thrown today. John, Steve, is there anything there that stands out?
Well, it's the story of the game. The great approach he's had going inside and outside to both lefties and righties. A balanced approach with his repertoire.
Well, John, that's exactly the point. That balanced approach makes it unpredictable for the hitter. They can't sit in any one pitch.
Well, a nice defensive approach right there. A pitch down in the strike zone below the knees, but he couldn't take that chance, and he just gets enough on it to foul it off.
Popped him up. That's one away.
This is turning into complete domination right now. 15 retired in a row. This guy is absolutely dazzling today.
Laurie batting now. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. He's there, makes the catch. 2 down now. It's Cologne at the plate. Got looking last time. First pitch on the way. That one goes foul. On the way. There's a swing. It's popped up. And there's the third out. And they're held in check here in this half inning. And extra innings continue here in Toronto. And it's Ginter batting. He's a perfect 3 for 3 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Kaplan. And his throw is in time. First out at the beginning. And Fields is in the box. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Low for a ball, and it's 2-0.
Wow, he had some good bite on that one right there, but the hitter wouldn't chase it.
He looks at that fastball. Called strike.
This is the go-to pitch for many pitchers in the major league. The fastball down and away. When in doubt, that's where you go.
The 2-1 offering. 2-1 pitch is a slider, taken for a called strike 2. He swings, hits a ball to right field. That's the second out.
Now just got fooled a little bit at the plate, got underneath it, lost just a routine fly to the right field. The fans are getting a late inning showdown right here, Gary.
Top half of this extra inning. That one swung on its line, and he's on. That's the go-ahead run.
You have 2 outs in the inning. Your job is to get on base any way you can. Now they have the go-ahead run on base.
De Leon in the batter's box. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them.
Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Well, that's hit number 15 in them for that one. And, boy, you get 15 hits in a game. The manager can just sit back and relax and watch his team work.
Jitsi is batting. 2 hit in the air to left center. And there's the third out. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Still tied up in Toronto. End of the order is going to try and kick it off offensively. And if you are just coming on board, Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, John Kruk, as we bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And in the batter's box, it's Kaplan. He has a chance here, leading off the bottom of the 11th inning. Thought about dropping one down that time, missed it. It's a strike. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to center field. And there we go, the winning run on base. Boy, I don't know on that count, Steve. Number 1, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where he was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Anaga is the batter, and he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the outs to work with. He flew out his last time up. Here, he's running. Strike 2. He's running, heading for second. A swing and a foul off to the right side. Oh, and he takes off for second. And another foul ball.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you expect.
Oh, he's trying to steal second. Swing and a miss on the slider. 1 out. Whoa, they just bungled that one. That throws to the wrong base.
He helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
Doesn't. There he goes towards second. One down, runner at first. There he goes for second. 0-1. And he throws it away, and everybody's safe.
2 strikes, you have to try to fight off this pitch. You have to think away and adjust in. They went away, but he couldn't make contact.
That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. And that one's put away to retire the side. No runs, 1 hit, and no one left on base. And Feliz settles in. 0 for 4 in this one. Here's the first pitch. It's fouled off. Here's the pitch. And that's on the black for a called strike. 0-2.
He gets 2 quick strikes on the hitter, but he can't be too selective now. He's got to go right at it.
Fastball misses inside, and it's 1-2 now.
Tried to throw it down and in right here, but the 2-seamer just runs in off the plate.
And he pops it up. Foul territory behind third. 1 away.
Well, the hitter's not going to be happy with himself there. He got his pitch to hit, but too far out in front, too anxious, just skied it to third for an easy out.
Capuano at the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. And starts him out here. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2.
He just reared back and said, "Here it comes, big boy. Here comes my best fastball." He busted him inside with it.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. Fastball got him 2 down.
I'll tell you what, you get a fastball up over triple digits. It's an absolute blur to the hitter. It gets on him so quickly, there's about nothing he can do with it.
And Brantley's in the box. Drove in a run earlier in the game. Line drive fouled off towards first. The pitch. Ball. Takes one off the plate to even the count at 1. Ball. 1-1. Curveball misses. 2-1. 2-1 on the way. Ball. And it's fouled off. Swung on, that is hit. Anaga. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning.
You can feel the pressure now. You feel the excitement, the energy in the stadium. Late game excitement.
Bottom half extra inning potential. Hit that one right back up the middle. And the throw beats him to the bag. He is out at first. It's going to be DeJesus. Flew out last time. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball. Jitsi. Out, 2 away. Guest is batting. He homered back in inning number 2. And here's the first one. He sends this one in the air towards center. And he's there to retire the side. Well, that's one way to keep. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And in the batter's box, it's Carino. He's going to start things off here. Top. the inning. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike.
Well, that cut fastball away. It looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate. Runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Got a tie ball game here, so you got to be ready to react. So they've got both the righty and lefty throwing.
And I suspect the manager's going to use both of them to be able to handle the situations and matchups through the rest of the inning.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you know you're dominating.
That's a time when you know you are definitely in the zone, and he was on that at bat. And it's Ginter batting. Got a couple of RBIs thus far. Good pitch that time, and it's 0-1.
Boy, he's got great movement on that two-seamer. It's one of the best around.
Here's the pitch. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. That's a foul ball. Oh! Foul ball! And that's another foul ball. And he fouls another one off.
Well, you can tell right there that the batter is in protection mode. Anything close, he's just trying to put it in play. The fact that he fouled it off will keep this at-bat going.
And he steps on first. That's the second out. And Fields is in the box. Last time up, flew up. And the first pitch. And he watches a cut fastball to start the at-bat for strike one.
Well, if he can throw this cutter down and away like this, he's going to be very effective. That's an outstanding pitch.
Here's the pitch. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike, 0-2. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Well, I tell you what, the offensive team is really doing a good job right now. You never want your closer to throw over 30 pitches, but that's where they have him right now. Let's see if they can try to finish him off.
The 1-2 pitch. Got him. So now they'll have their chance to win this thing with a run in the bottom half. And they aren't able to make any noise here in this half inning. And extra innings continue here in Toronto.
Well, you want late inning fireworks? We've got it right here.
Bottom half of this extra inning, you want to win this right now, and he's got a chance to do it.
Well, he's got to be feeling the pressure, no question about it. And all it takes is a big fly to end this game. So let's see if he pitches around him a little bit.
Here it comes. And that's another foul ball. Here's the delivery. Line towards second. Picks it up. Over to first for out number 1. He'll be seeking his first hit right here. And he starts him out. Lined foul towards third. Taps this one foul off to the left. Swung on, a fly ball heading towards the corner and right. No problem with that one.
This one doesn't miss by much for getting out of the ballpark, but the right fielder able to get over and make a catch.
It's Cologne at the plate. He popped out his last time. Swung on, hit sharply to first. And that is not in time. He's aboard at first. Bad throw. And in the batter's box, it's Kevillon. He's really looking. Looking to keep this going. There are, however, 2 down.
Well, a gapper could be a game-winning base.
On the ground to short. Jitsi throws on to first in time to retire the side. And if you just joined our broadcast, great to have you on board. 2K Sports Major League Baseball. I'm Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. And Sanchez, here's a swing and a fly ball. And that's number 1.
Well, this ball is hit into the left center field gap, and the center fielder has priority over the left fielder. Good job taking charge. He called him off and made the play.
De Leon settling in. 2 hits for him and 6 trips. He said bat underway, 1-0 after that first pitch missed.
Well, this is not what you expected when you brought your closer into this game. Laboring right now, throwing over 30 pitches. I tell you what, the outcome of this one might not be too good.
Good looking fastball. Called the ball though, 2-1.
Well, he starts that 2-seam fastball in the inside corner, but it just runs in on the hands just off the plate.
That one's hit to the right, way down there, but that's going to be a long foul ball. On the way. Brings that curveball, just about had him, but it's full.
Well, you want to start this pitch outside. The curveball is better when it's away from the hitter to break out of the zone, but it never had a chance of being a strike.
And it goes foul. Foul ball! Swings, hits this one pretty well. Deep right center. And he puts that one away for number 2.
Well, I followed the scouting reports. They moved the outfielders back before the play, and they were in exactly the right position to be able to make the catch. Good coaching. But, Gary, this is where the legends of the game make their marks.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of these managers, Gary, they'd say, I want this pitcher on the mound, and the other would say, I want this hitter at the plate.
Fastball just misses, 1-0. Can't connect with that fastball. Now it's 1-1.
He has that little running action on that 2-seam fastball that busts in on the hands of the hitter. It's a tough pitch. Now they have a chance to go to the outer part of the plate.
Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on board. Just kind of lean in, Steve. Slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
And Feliz settles in. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go-ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
Curveball. Thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, this curveball just drops right off the table. It's a good pitch. Give the hitter credit for not chasing.
You're out. Struck him out, so they'll go to work, see if they can't win it in the bottom half. No runs on a base hit. They leave 1 man on at first. And extra innings continue here in Toronto.
Well, this is what the game of baseball is all about, Gary.
Bottom half, extra inning, game on the line. Let's see what we get for a swing here.
Boy, you played this long. It'd be tough for either side to lose. Let's see how it plays out.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
He's retired 10 in a row. The hitters are completely overmatched right now. He's got it all going on.
Descent in the box now. He flew out his last time up. Fouled away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner to right center. And he's on the potential winning run. Get ready.
Well, a good job right there getting on base here with 1 away, standing on second base. Now a single will score him.
Hoolan is up now, and he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Well, you see something new in this game every day, Steve. They're going to intentionally put him on to face one of the best hitters in the game.
And you've got to really question this strategy, Gary. I mean, I don't know why you do this unless perhaps maybe you saw something in the scouting report. They better hope it doesn't backfire.
It's going to be DeJesus wearing the collar so far, 0 for 5. Swings and misses the slider, 0-1.
Well, he got that slider, and he thought that's where he wanted.
That one swung on, hit in the air, deep to left field. 2 retired here. Runners on the move.
Well, that's a huge out right there. Now with 2 down, they've got a legitimate chance of getting out of this inning with the game still tied.
Yes, settles in. He homered back in inning number 2. First pitch on the way. This one's grounded near third, foul. Here's the delivery. Swing and a drive, deep left center. And he's there to retire the side. So they pick up no runs, 1 hit, and strand a couple. This one's still tied up in Toronto. Capuano at the plate. He's going to start things off here. Top half of the inning. Fung will be called on to pitch as they make the pitching swap.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of the game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those...
Bottom half of this extra inning, you want to win this right now, and he's got a chance to do it.
Well, he's got to be feeling the pressure, no question about it. And all it takes is a big fly to end this game. So let's see if he pitches around him a little bit.
And a strike to start the back half of the extra, 0-1.
Can you say ground ball? That's what that sinker down to the zone is meant to do.
Line drive. And his throw is in time for out number 1. And in the batter's box, it's Laurie. Flew out last time. The first pitch. Oh! It's fouled off. The pitch. Hit in the dirt. Fields picks it up. Now it's 2 away. It's Cologne at the plate. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 5 in this one. And the first pitch. Lined up the middle. And there we go. The winning run on base. He's going to try to stretch it.
Well, anytime you see a pitch that far outside, you have to marvel at the fact that how did he get such a good piece of wood on it? But he did, and he got a base hit.
And in the batter's box, it's Capelon. He's really looking to keep this going. There are, however, he swings and nails a liner. That one gets through for a base hit.
Well, anytime you're sitting on the bench, it's hard to tell what a pitcher's really throwing unless you get in that batter's box. You come off the bench very cold like he was and delivers. That
swung on and grounded up the middle. He's up with it. Throws to first, side is retired. 7 pitches and it's done. And it's Ginter batting, working on a fine ball game, 3 for 5 to this point. And the first pitch. Fastball runs inside, 1-0.
Well, that pitch just took off right there and exploded out of the pitcher.
In extra innings, bottom half here. If they don't come back, they're going to lose this thing. He represents the tying run.
Gary, tough hitter here, but the key is he just wants to keep the ball in the ballpark. Don't give up the home run.
Pitch on the way. Good hard sinker that time. In control in the count now, 0-2. He deals. He fouls that one off. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 1 away.
That's a pretty fast pitch right there, and hard to get that much break on it.
A breaking ball right there gets him to swing. You can see that back leg kind of jelly bitten a little bit.
He really used the off-speed pitches during that at-bat to get it over with. Bullen at the plate now. This is a swing and a liner towards first, and that gets the tying run on board.
You talk about a happy guy right there, and so is his manager. Getting there to second base, 2 outs to work with now for his offense. Let's see if his teammates can bring him in.
It's going to be DeJesus, and he's got a chance here with a runner in scoring position, Steve, to get this thing knotted.
Well, the pitcher's got to find a way to retire this hitter and not let this run score.
Clutch at bat here. Yes, is the batter now, and he's at the plate with the possibility of tying this ball game up. Runners on.
Well, this is one of those situations you don't want the hitter to put it in play. You need a punch out.
The pitch. Now a swing. Oh, he got it all. That is deep left center field. This ball is way back, and goodbye. Home run. This ball game is over.
What a huge, huge win this was. A must-win situation, and they got it done. A critical game, and they live to fight another day, Gary.
All right, let's do it. Here's our player of the game.
Well, after he hit that first home run, you wouldn't think the pitcher would throw him something in the same exact spot. But lo and behold, he did, and he put a great swing on it, hit it out of the ballpark for his second home run. Great sign of consistency and also of the player of the game.
And, Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Oh, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.